Hey, this is Mark Washington with your Week 5 college football picks. There are 5 games going on here after a very good week last week. I'm eager, but also apprehensive coming back this week, obviously, because you know how fickle this can be 1000%. We'll start out. I do like Arkansas plus 17.5 at home against Alabama. I know. I've been on Arkansas hard this season. Luckily, I stayed off of the A&M game and coming off that A&M loss where Arkansas really gave one away. I think they do keep this close at home against Alabama, and I'm not saying that they looked ahead because how can you look ahead of A&M on a neutral field in Dallas? But when the specter of Alabama is the next week, maybe Arkansas kind of just want to escape out there and they play like a team that wanted to escape. So, I don't I do like for them to bounce back, not to win, of course, but I do like for them to cover the 17.5. Wake and Florida State, I went back and forth because that's around 6.5, 7, depending on when you get it and where you're looking. I want to stay off of that line and go with the over what these teams. I think both teams are going to be able to score. Wake, you can say they've improved on defense, but woof. Clemson has offense has not looked like that all year. They looked like last week, and with Sam Hartman back, the Demon Deacons are going to score. So I like the over 64 now. I like the total. Same thing with Maryland and Michigan State. I like the total over 60. That one's a little bit more perilous because can Michigan State do enough to get Maryland to the 60? But I do think that the Michigan State's and Maryland's defense will help each other get to the number of 60. I really don't like the 8.5 line with Maryland. I'm leaning towards Maryland winning because I do feel like if Maryland doesn't turn the ball over, they should win. And there's a Maryland preview that you'll see on here too in a different broadcast. So I'm going to save some of that. But I like the over 60. Baylor minus 2.5 on Oklahoma State. Love the Bears in this setting at home. Don't have that warm and fuzzy with Oklahoma State. I do like Washington State minus 3.5 at home versus Cal. So my picks for this week is 5 games. That's a lot for me. Most of the time I keep it around 3, but I have 5. Arkansas plus 17.5. Wake Florida State over 64. Maryland, Michigan State over 60. Baylor minus 2.5. Washington State minus 3.5. This is Marks Washington with MTC Media.